Today I've been putting together my art kit for my travels for this year, and this is what I've got. Hello and welcome back to a kooky corner of YouTube. I have been putting together my art kit for the rest of this year, hopefully. Yeah, I think this is how it's going to be. So it's been pared down. You wouldn't believe it, but it's been pared down. I usually take about 2 cases, another one, and various. But I've kind of got it. Down. So if you want to see what I've got, then let's get into it. So because I want to do some urban sketching this year, I kind of got this book by Toby Hazler. I'm going to take that with me because I've done a little bit of urban sketching, but this is kind of really like the nitty gritty that will get me into trying different things. So I have got this. So that's going to come with me just as a reading material kind of thing. Then at this side, I've got a little cutting and pasting kind of section. So let me take you through that first. Let's push all these off to one side. So in here, I have got some magic tape, the sticky tape that's kind of like matte on one side. I have got a little sticking mat there. I've also got some of this. I had some of that when I was doing some punching holes and things, but I might take that as well because it might come in handy. So I've got I've cut apart a small bit of my Teflon mat to do as a sticking and messy mat kind of situation, fastened together with a hair tie. Then I've got a nice big Yoo-hoo stick. I did contemplate taking some of my Noro paste, but this will just have to do for everything. So because space-wise, I got my Moomin scissors. Now I've got some rounded blade ones just in case anybody starts to complain about dangerous weapons, etc. So I've got some round bladed Moomin scissors which will cut quite nicely, so I like those. Then I've got some of this mountain washi tape situation stuff that will hold down anything if I want to hold anything down, or also tape things down. But I've got 3 tape options, so that's good. In here also I've got some these are all bits off of pens, Ecoline brush pens, and I save the packaging because I use these as like mini palettes, so I can squirt stuff onto there and use that as a palette. So I've got a few of those. I don't really need that many, but I might as well keep them together. I've also got a protractory. I don't know if you can see that. It's a circular protractory do. For drawing circles, this is my little go-to travel companion. It's a safety compass, and basically can do circles of all sizes right up to there with this. So that is a handy dandy thing. I use that a lot. Sometimes you want to draw a circle, I could draw around that, but might want a bigger circle, who knows. So that's in there, and I've got a mini mister. So it's just like a little Ranger mini mister, just for clean-up purposes, when you've got glue on your thing and you want to wipe it down. So that all fits rather nicely into here. So let's slot that back in again. Some glue and my sticky bits go in there. Slot them down the side with my circle maker in there. Let's put them together. Let's put all the tapes together. They all want to be with their friends, don't they? Not still close? Maybe. We'll see in a minute. Turn that around the other way. Maybe it won't. I did have it in here perfectly. I don't really need, I'll just take one tape. Just take one tape. I've already got this other tape, so that's going to be fine. It's all fine. Now you need to twist yourself around and fit in, mate. There you go. So that is my little collage bag, sticky, messy mat bag. I found these in my drawer the other day as well, and I might just slap these into my travelling bag, my handbag, because you've got kind of a pencil, a pen and a highlighter in here as well. So yeah, that might go in there. The Triplus Mobile Studio, yeah, fine liner, ballpoint pen, mechanical pencil and highlighter. Handy dandy. Now we get on to the meat of the business and what I'm taking for supplies. I usually take way too many supplies. I probably also have taken way too many this time, but I have pared it down. So let's have a little look. So it's my Kipling pencil case doings, which holds quite a lot of stuff. So I've got a mechanical pencil there. This is the Arenz, a Pentel Arenz. It's just a 0.5 with like a normal lead in it. But I like a mechanical pencil because you don't have to sharpen it. I've got 3 Art Grip aquarels. These generally come with me because they are, obviously being aquarelle, they are water soluble and they're quite handy colours, especially if you're doing skin colours or whatever, or just generally as a nice, that's a nice black actually, to be honest. So I've got those 3 in there. I've got this Caran d'Ache. It's like a graphite on one side and a fluorescent on the other side. I have got my Graphicolor, which is graphite and red on that side there. And this one is a bicolor, which is water soluble, I think. I still think those are water soluble, with the red on one side and the other side. They're good for sketching. So I've got a couple of those in various degrees. I put that one in there. That's a gold Faber white pencil, just an ordinary sketching pencil, so that's gone in there. I have got some of my Derwent drawing pencils. So I've got sepia, ink blue, Chinese white and smoke blue in those. I can go in there like so. Slot them in. I do like a white pen, I have to say. I've got a few coming up, but first of all, I've got this little Pitt Artist pen fine liner in a 0.7. Get back in. And right on the end here, I don't really need to take this, but it's a 2B sketching pencil, so I've got that as well. And then, as I was mentioning, my usual Uniball Signo Broad in the white. It's the UM153. I buy those by the truckload. Anyway, moving on. Something new. So I've got these. These are the Faber-Castell, gold Faber sketch markers, and I thought they'd be good if I'm in a city and I want to draw some like city scenes. They are an alcohol marker. So I do, those little plastic sheets that I had in there will double up as a protector for pages, but I think with the book I'm using, I think I'll be okay. So I've got those in, there's 3 warm greys in various different colours and like a very light bluish colour, which is called light pigeon blue. I've got my trusty carbon pen here, and I've also got an extra ink for that as well, but it's just been refilled with an ink, so it should be good to go for a while. I've got a little paintbrush there. I think I've got another paintbrush. Oh yeah, I've got some water brushes, so yeah, I've got other brushes. I've got this very thick Fude ball pen. It's one of the thickest ball pens you can get. It's a 1.5 and it comes out really thickly. Let's grab an old bit of paper here. So you can see that thick line, it's really chunky, and you have to leave it to dry for a while, but I think it's waterproof when it's dry. It's not when it's not dry, let's put it that way. You can move it around a bit. I'm going to leave that and try it in a minute and see if it's still waterproof. I've got a silver line pen because I like to add a little bit of glitz. You know me, I'm a magpie. So I've got that. White pens again. I've also got this Jelly Roll 0.8. And I put this green pen in because I quite like it. There's no other reason for it, but I just like it. It's a nice green marker pen. Something about it reminds me of frogs, and I've just been drawing frogs a lot, so it goes in there. So that's that side. Flip it over. I've got a Posca white pen. I've got two Posca white pens. I've got a mangaka white pen. I like my whites. And I've got a Zig. I really don't need to take all these, but I'm going to take them anyway because why not? They fit in. And sometimes you think, oh, I've got enough in that one, and then you find out it runs out. So I don't want to run out. Then I have got a black Posca. It's just a 3M one, PC3M. I've got a torsion stick, one of those smudgy sticks, always handy. I've got my pocket brush pen, the Pentel ones. I've got two of these. I've got a black one and a red one now because I can have them in different places. Eraser. I have got this Mono Zero Beauty, which is lovely. I've got two Derwent water brush pens. One of them is the thick boy. I have to get that back in without making a mess of it. There we go. And the other one is the small boy. Needs a bit of a clean actually. Then I have got this other eraser, which is another mono one, but it's a bigger rounder area. So I've got that. Carbon ink. I think there's two refills in there. So I like to take those with me just in case, you never know. I've got this Derwent brass ruler. It's quite heavy, but I like it. It also weights things down. So if you're in a bit of a breeze, you can put that on there. I am taking my creative set of, it's a combination of luminance pencils. It's curated by Oliver Jeffers, and I do love this set. So I've got another one of those graphy colours and a fluorescent. Then it's got 4 luminance under there. Then I've got a big chunky pink fluorescent pen and 4 more luminance. That's a really nice set actually, and I like to put a fluorescence underneath of the colours because it makes them pop. So that is coming with me. I'll show you how some of these look in my book in a minute when I look at my sketchbook that I'm taking. Water bottle, Derwent spray water bottle for the watercolours that I've got there. I've got this uni pen, which I like a lot at the moment. I'm unsure as to whether to put that in my handbag rather than in there, but perfect. I've got this yellow Schneider Super Edge. Very hard to get hold of, like yellow ball pens. So I love that. It's nice and chunky as well at the end. It's nice to draw with. Another eraser, just because. A clip, because you never know when you might need a clip for something. I've got 2 little sharpeners here. I have got a bigger sharpener that I've got in my handbag, which is the swordfish one, and that's got 3 different holes in it for varying sizes, but these were in here already, so I've left them in. I like that. That's rather cute, so that's staying. I've got my kneadable eraser. I do like to rub things out, as you can see. Leave that for a minute. So I've got my summer set, which I usually take out with me at this time of year. It came away with me at Christmas, amazingly enough. I don't know why I took the summer set, but that worked really well because it's got a lot of the basic colours that I used for a watercolour class that I took on board. And also down the side of here, she said, I've got this little brush, which is like a folding brush thingamadoo. That just sits in there and that lives at the back of there, like that. So I'm taking that set, but I'm also, because I am extra, taking this autumn set. So I've got summer and autumn here. Because it's got some nice darker browns and greens in it. If you can see from that little list there, I've got quite a few browns and greens in there that work really nicely. So I thought that would be handy also. And I've got some Royal Talens gouache. This is an opaque white. And I'm thinking if I need to make something opaque, I can mix it with any of these watercolours and that will give me a gouache. So that's the gouache covered. Clampy clamp, that holds my book open if I am needing it to be open, and I'll show you the book I am taking. So before I pack all this lot away, I'm going small. So I've got a small square sea white travel journal. Haven't started it yet, it's a new one. It's been in my drawer waiting for me. But those are the colours that I'm taking out of that set there. And those are the colours of those alcohol inks, sketch markers. I tested them out and it's kind of gone through a little bit, but this is watercolour paper, so it's quite nice. And yeah, I thought that might be handy because I can have it, I can draw like a landscape and this will go flat. You can see it goes nice and flat. In the main it goes nice and flat. If for any reason it doesn't want to go nice and flat, then I think we can just clamp it open like that, which is great. So this is acid free knot finish, whatever that is. It's a sea white one. It's got an elastic band. Also at the back, very useful, it's got an expanding pocket that you can put stuff in. So if I collect bits, I can put it in there. Doesn't actually say how thick the paper. Oh, it does. 200 GSM, 60 pages of 200 GSM. So that is fine, and that will be nice to take out, and I won't be too precious about it because it was a reasonable price. So there we go. I've managed to pack it all back in. It's a big boy. It's got lots in it, but it is a lot less than I usually would take. So, and it fastens, she says, as she squeezes it all in and sits on it. It does fasten and it's all nice and secure. It's quite heavy, it's quite a chunky boy, but it is what it is. So that is my little kit. I'm still thinking about whether to take these. They're in this bag just to protect them, basically. These little sea white postcard books. I think I've only got a couple left in that one. So I may just take one. And I've got an empty board from another one that I've used up. So maybe I do just take one of those as well. It's only little. So I could take those. Put that back in there. Protects the edges of the paper, like so. And my little sticking section there. So there we have it, my little travel kit for this time. It's got a lot of things in it, but it's nice and compact. So I can stick that in a suitcase and that'll be absolutely fine. I'll probably put a bag in it as well. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed having a little look through my little kit, and I'll be back here very soon with something else. Bye for now.